Are you hungry?
At a train station in Spain, volunteers found a frail and starving dog. Yet they never could have imagined how deeply his story would go on to change so many lives. A single photo of him, ribs showing and eyes overflowing with fear, appeared before Blake and Dean. That image was like a silent cry for help, impossible to ignore. Despite all their doubts, the couple made a decision. They took an 8-hour flight to New York, where they would finally meet the dog, who would soon be known as Mango. The first moment they saw him, their hearts shattered, struck by a breath-stealing sorrow. He was even thinner, weaker, and more fragile than the photographs had revealed. Carrying him out of the airport in their arms, they knew this journey ahead would demand patience, love, and healing. Once home, Mango's struggles became even clearer. He didn't understand stairs, so for days, Blake and Dean carried him up and down. Rather than move around, he chose to sleep for hours, as if trying to bury the scars of a past no one could imagine, escaping the weight of painful memories. Realizing they couldn't do this alone, the couple sought help from a trainer to teach Mango how to be a dog again. And slowly, something extraordinary happened. Beneath layers of fear and trembling, a gentle and sensitive soul emerged. His hesitant steps turned into joyful trots, the doubt in his eyes softened, and before long, he was following Blake and Dean everywhere they went. He seemed to read their emotions instinctively, approaching quietly when they were sad, bounding beside them when they smiled. Mango's quirks brought laughter too, sometimes standing tall and graceful like a ballerina, other times curling into a tiny ball on the couch. But his greatest gift appeared when Blake and Dean faced the darkest chapter of their lives. Within a short span, they lost 5 close family members. Grief nearly swallowed them whole, but Mango seemed to understand. He would quietly come closer, rest his head gently on their laps, and stay there, reminding them that they were not alone. It was in those moments that Blake and Dean realized Mango had not only been rescued, but had become their rescuer too. Through him, they found comfort, strength, and a reminder of love's healing power. From that day on, they made a promise to themselves and to Mango. No matter what happened, they would always protect him and stand by his side. Because Mango was no longer just a pet. He was the soul that turned their house into a sanctuary, a true part of their family.